It's your boy James with the Stop Being Dirty, Stop Eating Dirty, Stop Denying Overtime. If you have the luxury, it's a luxury that your job has overtime, somebody called in sick, someone's on vacation, there's coverage, listen, take the overtime. Even at times when it feels overwhelming, take it, because it does not last forever. It's not guaranteed to be there in another week, 2, 3 weeks. Someone's injured. It might be a month long if you lucky. Trust me. I know it's going to be sick with it, those 16 hours, them short swings. You don't really get that much sleep in between. Trust me. I've been doing it for years, but you need that overtime. My men out there, my providers out there, the bills is taken care of, the kids is taken care of, wife is taken care of, but at the end of the day, that overtime is for you. You have to be able to pocket some of that money, whether it's to pay off some of your personal credit cards, saving for a vacay, or go buying yourself a pair of Air Force Ones for the summer. Whatever the case is, get the overtime when it's there, because it's not always guaranteed, and you will regret it not doing it. You know what I'm saying? You want to get to a point where that overtime feels so good. You're like, damn, 40 hours feels like shit, because at the VERB! Oh my God. Speaking of which, I know I've been telling y'all, I always preach this. Like I tell you, I be talking to myself. You know what? I see myself right now, seeing myself as I see you. As I talk to you, I see myself talking to you and myself. And I speak to myself when I say stop talking about it and be about it. And I'm very, very proud and happy to say that the majority of things that I do in my life, that's how I roll. But I've been talking a lot of shit about new merch coming, the new site, new this, new that. Link in the description. I'm happy to say, bro, the oh my God t-shirts and hoodies is officially out. The new Stop Being Dirty hats is officially out. Yo, peep that oh my God t-shirt with the drawing on the side. You got the Stop Being Dirty on the sleeve. It's so fresh and new. I don't even have mine yet. This is just made today, but right now it's 7:38. They only got 8,900 steps today. It's 7:38. And just today at like 1 p.m., all the new merch went up. I ordered everything for myself. It's all on the way, so you'll be able to see how it looks in the physical. But man, it's on sale right now. It's up. Appreciate everybody if you just go check it out. Just go check it out. If you ain't got the bread right now or not, just check it out. That's all I'm asking, man. I do it for everybody's been asking for it. Get to the blog. We get it. You sell t-shirts. So, a VERB. Today I'm listening to VERB. Yo, man, VERB talks that shit, man. VERB is top tier legendary when it comes to talking that shit. And he's a top tier legend in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of people be forgetting that run that he went on back to back with the, beat Murder Mook, beat Loaded Lux, and has what I feel could be debated as the greatest battle ever. Easily the biggest moment in battle rap history ever versus Hitman Holla. So salute to a VERB. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I understand Swamp side of things too, or the people who talk hella shit about VERB, he's dropped the ball a couple of times in the situations of I remember the choking era VERB. I remember the lackluster VERB. But you know what's so crazy about that? I swear that era was right before him going on that legendary run, which tells me he's just he has that top tier syndrome, that Charlie Clips syndrome, that you know what I'm saying, that's I've seen Calico do it, just that real slacking off shit. That's why I feel like no lie, we need to appreciate Hitman Holla a little bit more, man. He might be the only legend ever to literally be 110% every single time we have seen him. Every time. I don't care if he's not for you. Every single time. But as far as a VERB and Swamp goes, I'm listening to VERB today, and VERB is like going in on Swamp, talking about, yo, you talking about this and that, but my phone hasn't rang yet. They don't want to invest in you. They're not pushing for me to battle you. And he made an ill point too. This is an ill angle too, that he's just giving up on the it'll make you think like, yo, maybe I'm really not gonna battle. Like, why would you give up this angle to be like, because he could have broke down Unless you don't respect Swamp at all and think you don't even need this angle to beat him, which I wouldn't sleep on Swamp like that. Like, he definitely has star quality, definitely has star power. And when he could get through his damn rounds, he's a problem. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just feel like it shouldn't stick out as much as it does that Swamp has so many points of his career of choking. You know what I'm saying? Especially the biggest, you know, dropping a ball with the because he had that tournament one. Let's not act like he did it. And Verb had mentioned that too. You know what I'm saying? He mentioned it in a funny way, like, yo, Swamp's girlfriend probably won't even sleep with him for like a year. She won't even get, you know what I'm saying, turned on by him because he fumbled that bat. He's like, your girl watching that battle, she already spending 100 in her head, and then you go and choke. And I'm not making fun of it. I'm just repeating him because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Swamp probably kicks himself in the ass every day for that. But that is behind him now, and moving forward, I think Swamp is a problem. I do. Back to this rant though. VERB is just ranting on Swamp. He said your best attribute is accent. You're the first ever, like, you only good at accent. He was like, oh, the angle I was talking about too. He was saying that, yo, all the nicest they put in front of me. When Geechee's on his run, they gave me Geechee. When Briz was on his run, they gave me Briz. When Turk was on his run, they gave me Twerk. Why they ain't giving you to me? Type shit. And he's making a whole lot of good points, man. He really is. And you want to know the real kicker of it? I honestly think he's capping when he comes. Like, Captain Marketable is capping. Like, he could be capping in one or two ways or both. One, trying to downplay this battle so much, like, he doesn't, like, he's not interested. Because if you're not interested, why are you even talking about it? Like, I really feel like you and Swamp be talking too much for you to not be intrigued in this battle. Because if you feel like this is not a possibility for you to get a bag at all, you would not be talking about it. Also, I feel like this battle's probably damn near already booked or promised to him. This is probably the battle in which they promised Swamp to not do the easy card. Now, Swamp returns with his blog, and yo, Swamp is mad funny too, bro. Like, this is very good, man, and this is why Swamp is a good personality and a good for his brand, because he could speak. Like, he's a regular person. I don't know if y'all understand what I mean by that. If Swamp is watching this, which you probably not, I don't think he likes me too much, but that's fine. I rocks with you sometimes. I mean, I rocks with you. I don't like you either sometimes, kind of thing. But overall, it's all love and battle rap. I don't know you personally to have any real dislike towards you. You know what I'm saying? Other than the fact that, like, sometimes you have nappy hair, sometimes you have straight, beautiful Indian hair. I don't know how you do that. I feel like it's very untrustworthy. I swear I done seen you had waves in your hair, to having dreads, to having a baldy and braids the same day. So, like, I just feel like for that reason, you can't be trusted. But as far as, like, him himself, like, he's funny, bro. He has that personality. He's making jokes. He called Verb like a Fruit Loop flamingo or something like that. Like, yo, he's mad funny. Like, I feel like this battle would be good, very entertaining. I want to see it. I think it'll be dope for Swamp, of course, for anyone to get Verb, and I think it'll be dope for Verb to do a battle that I feel like the fans want to see, and someone he keeps going back and forth with. But the fact that Verb said ARP, gave him that call for Ill Will, they had that conversation talk with Ill Will. He's like, why would I take Swamp when I'm interested in this Ill Will battle? Talking about Ill Wills from the Midwest. Bro, could this be the new Midwest? Who's the Midwest king? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, there only could be a new king when the king dies. Who is the king? If you ask me, it's VERB. Because it was down to, you know what I'm saying? Like, over the years, maybe the torch has passed a bunch of different ways. But right now, I feel like that it really came down to Hitman Holla versus VERB. And when VERB beat Hitman, and then he has a W on Lux M Mook on his jacket. Like, it's crazy how Hitman Holla seems to be more popular than Verb, but I feel like Verb has done more than Hitman. VERB, for me, is the king of the Midwest. But with that being said, VERB being on what you would call a somewhat decline since his Loaded Lux battle. He has not reached those levels since Loaded Lux, and Loaded Lux is a few years ago. In those years, Ill Will has literally been on. Come on, bruh. If you don't respect Ill Will, if you don't think Ill Will's a top tier to the fullest and a future legend, you're just hating. You're bugging. I've seen Ill Will for years. I've seen Ill Will in person plenty of times, from him and Twerk, him and Briz, him and King Los recently, a whole bunch of battles. I've seen him on Smack. I've seen him on RBE. Ill Will is Ill Will everywhere, and he's fire. Let me ask y'all, will this be for the king? Who's the king of Midwest? Who's the king of the Midwest? And could it be Ill Will? Because I think I might have Calico beating Ill Will. So how does that work? And if Calico had a debatable with VERB, how does that work if Ill Will beats VERB? And I'm talking about, as far as that stamp goes, who's the real king of the Midwest? And could a win over VERB make Ill Will the king of the Midwest? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all want to see VERB versus Swamp? Do you think VERB is capping at the battle's not happening? Do you think VERB and Ill Will be dope? Who you have winning VERB versus Swamp? Who you got winning VERB versus Ill Will? And do you rock with the new merch? Link in the bio. We got the, oh my God. Yo, I bought the blue hoodie. I bought the black hoodie because I got to buy from my own site. It's not, I'm not out there groundwork and making my own, like how I have to order from my own site. So I ordered the blue hoodie, I ordered the black hoodie, I ordered the oh my God big letters across the chest. I ordered 2 of the oh my God with the small letter with the stop being dirty on the side, and I ordered the black hat and the navy hat. I balled out on the site because if anything they're into, you got to invest in is yourself. How do I look telling y'all to buy something that I'm not gonna rock and buy myself? Happy with all the merch. We switched over the cloth and all. The cloth is literally different and all that. Like, very excited for it. Let me know what y'all think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stop being dirty.